What's up, AA fam? I'm Ari.
And I'm Adrian.
And in this video, we're going to unpack the recent verdict of a Carnival lawsuit back from 2023. So, tell the people, in case you missed it, here's the case.
So a passenger apparently sued Carnival because she had 14 shots of tequila. Mm-hmm. And I know this is gonna hurt. So before I begin,
within an 8.5 hour period. So she wasn't drinking them back to back. So about 8 hours, she had 14 shots.
She apparently she fell down some steps and ended in a crew area.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sketchy. I'm not gonna lie, but anything can happen if you're drinking, especially at that amount of drinks. Yeah. Straight tequila shots is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But
she ended up in a crew area. She had some injuries, very severe injuries, which included concussion, broken bones, stuff like that. So very sorry to hear that, right? Because no one should go on vacation and leave injured. So that's the facts.
Yes.
What's the verdict?
The verdict is that she actually won the case. She only asked, I think her and the lawyer asked for $250 and
$250,000.
Yeah, and they ended up receiving $300,000. Mm-hmm. Now, I am an ownership and accountability person. However,
so before you go there, the ruling was that they found Carnival to be 60% at fault.
Yes.
And the passenger to be 40% at fault. Yes. Because they say that the servers, the bartenders, have a responsibility of serving the alcohol, right? So that's how the split went.
So it's a lot of things you can unpack here, because for one, they also said that it's no footage of her being like intoxicated. Mm-hmm. So that's one thing to look at.
Yeah.
Now, I know this is going to hurt a lot. So whether y'all know it or not, this is my belief.
Okay.
I believe the drink package is either about to change in many ways.
And that's what I was going to ask too. I was going to say, what are your thoughts? Do you think that this means that Carnival could be looking at changing the drink package altogether, and how?
I think so, because think about it. If somebody, okay, you get 15. I love this conversation, know why? Because it don't affect us.
Yeah, because we don't. So yeah, if in case you are not new here, we say this all the time. Like, we probably would not buy a drink package because there's just no. We wouldn't make it to 3 drinks in a day. So.
So just think about it. So anybody can get like 14 drinks and purposely fall down the steps.
Yep. And
then sue Carnival.
Yep. Because they see that Carnival's liable, right, for serving the drinks. So
for that reason, I do believe that a lot of people, I think for one, they might jack up the prices on the drink package, possibly.
Yeah, I'm gonna rank that kind of like low, yeah.
But I think instead of 15, y'all might get 8.
I like that too, that you said that, because I think that they could go that route, right? Mm-hmm. Where they limit or take down the number of drinks, or they limit the drinks by being shots or mixed. Yeah. So, for example, instead of being able to get all 14 or 15 shots of, straight alcohol, they might say your shot limit, your daily shot limit is 3 or 5, and the rest have to be cocktails or beers or whatever the case may be. So it's a lot of different ways they could really mix this up. But I really do think that we could be looking at some, not we, you guys could be looking at some
drinkers.
Yeah, could be looking at some changes for real, because the fact that this passenger won the case is really big. It's going to be really big, because it shows that people are looking more at the cruise lines and holding them responsible for serving drinks, right? And if you are a person who can take and handle your liquor, then who knows how this can go.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting topic for the weeks to come.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people have, like I said, I'm ownership and accountability, but also I do know the cruise line have a responsibility. But now, the question is, what can a bartender do if they're looking at a person
and they don't appear to be?
What can they do?
That's the tricky part, right?
And that's why I think it's going to be some changes to that drink package. Yeah. Because we've seen a lot of people drink on cruises and nothing happened to them. Like, they just be walking around. But for her to fall down some steps and all that, now that's the part I don't understand. Which I understand, like, if you're intoxicated,
right? You could fall, whatever. But how did it get to that point after the 14th shot, right? So it makes you think, like, were the 14 shots individual, or were there some where they were in clusters where it's like 2 or 3, and like it just makes you think.
I'm not sure, but I thought on Carnival or any cruise ship they have to give you like you buy a drink and then you gotta wait like a certain time period.
Yeah, but what's the time period?
I don't know. Drop
a comment. Let us know, drinkers, what's the time period or time frame you have to wait before you can get another drink. But I think it's also important to look at because your question was, what does a bartender do, right? What could they do if you don't look intoxicated? They don't, like, you just seem fine, right? They can't do anything. And that's the power of cameras too, right? Yeah. Because if they're there and they're talking, they're not stumbling, they're not slurring their words or anything like that.
So the camera, in the reports, it says that it was no footage of her stumbling, falling asleep. So correct. I'm surprised. I'm kind of surprised Carnival lost that lawsuit.
It's really interesting that they lost with there being proof. And the reports also say that she was not able to identify any bartender from the cruise ship.
Now, the only thing that's like weighing, like I'm still thinking, because I'm ownership and accountability, right? However, the fact that she did end up in a crew area, but we don't know how she got there. That's the only thing.
We know how she fell down the steps.
She fell down the steps, but like, I don't know, it's a lot of
missing
pieces.
Yep, it's a lot of missing pieces, which, you know, the general public honestly may never, well, it should be now public too, or should become public soon since the verdict just happened, all of the files and all that. So definitely something to dive into, but there are some missing pieces as of right now that we wouldn't really just be able to know because, of course, it was in trial and all that stuff and everything was kept under wraps. But there are some missing pieces, right? How did she get to that area? And if you've been on deck 0 or deck 1 on a ship, those stairs get real steep, right? It's very easy for someone to fall down those stairs when they're not intoxicated. So it's explainable how she fell, but how did she get to that area? And that, I don't know, it's just a whole bunch of like little things that I think is going to be the reason they change
14 shots of tequila is crazy.
I can't even think of 2.
You can't even think of a mixed drink. 2 mixed drinks.
Back to back.
But this is a crazy story.
It really is. And it's an eye-opener. So again, to those of you who thrive off the drink package, specifically right now on Carnival, we're not really talking about any other cruise line right now. But if you thrive off your drink package on Carnival, please know that you are responsible, right? Know that you are purchasing this. You or whoever's in your cabin, you are purchasing this. You are responsible. Be an adult. Let's remember to be an adult and hold yourself accountable.
The only thing about it is, like, I agree, I'm ownership and accountability all through and through. However, if you're drinking, that second drink probably messed up her whole mind. And you never know. You never know, because that's the loophole, right? So yes, we have the ability to choose whether we drink or not, right? Now, what if that second or third drink, like, she was lit, but nobody know, and she just kept drinking and kept drinking. So it's like it's. I'm not gonna say 60-40. I'm gonna say 50-50.
50 for sure.
For sure, because like you said, anybody could go to a bar and order drinks after drink after drink, and if you're not showing any signs, it's tough. This is tough. This is tough.
I think it's important to remember that the cruise line wants you to have a good time.
Oh, for sure.
Right? You're paying them your money to get on their cruise ship and to have a good time. Yeah. So they don't want to turn you away, because if you don't appear intoxicated and you don't appear to be off your game, they're going to give you another drink, because naturally, right? So I think it's important, and that's why we say 50-50. I think it's important for us to remember that we have the responsibility as the traveler or the passenger, and they also have their responsibility too. If they see someone super intoxicated, they're probably not going to serve them. However, if we're appeering to be good or whatever the case may be, you would be upset if they don't give you another drink.
And for that reason, I'm surprised Carnival lost. I know. I'm surprised.
I know.
Because if she orders, or anybody, they don't have to be just her, but if anybody on a cruise ship orders that many drinks, I mean, yes, the bar have a responsibility, but like I said, it got to be 50-50.
I agree.
So I'm going to leave it at that. It's 50-50
so let us
me.
know in the comments, because if you let us know, one, if you're a fan of the drink package, yes or no. Whether you are or not, also let us know if you think that there are serious changes to come to the drink package, because we believe there could be. So. Yeah, we definitely believe it. Let us know what changes you think that are to come. And one, thank you guys for supporting us. Thanks for watching this video. If you haven't already, make sure you go back and check out our most recent vlogs. We've been on Breeze, Jubilee, and we have so many more things coming up. Dream, lots of things coming up. So make sure you go back and check that out, and be sure to like this video and subscribe if you have not done it already, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.